Israel's main hospital in the south of the country has sustained a direct hit from an Iranian missile, with officials reporting extensive damage there. The Soroka hospital in Be'er Sheeva was hit by a ballistic missile. Other missiles hit buildings in the cities of Ramat Gan, Holon and Jaffa, all located close to Israel's commercial capital, Tel Aviv. The strike came as Iranian state media reported Israel has attacked the Iraq heavy water reactor, part of Iran's nuclear program. Middle East Correspondent Matthew Doran reports from the scene of the hospital strike in southern Israel.
Through the dust, the dazed and distraught wander the halls of Soroka Hospital. The medical centre rocked by an Iranian missile as morning broke over Israel. Hospital directors revealing significant damage to the facility, although the evacuation of some floors in recent days had saved lives.
This is an act of terrorism. The intention was to attack women, babies, sick people.
Iranian state media saying missiles were aimed at a military base nearby. But Israel's Prime Minister is promising to exact the full price from the tyrants in Tehran in response. Warning sirens rang out across the country as Israel's air defences tried to knock the Iranian missiles out of the sky. But some slipped through, hitting in Ramat Gan's Diamond District.
Big boom.
This is the most populated part of Israel. It's clear what the target here is hitting the home front, is hitting the Israeli population here.
In nearby Tel Aviv, residents are evacuated after an apartment building was struck.
Trying to get people out of their houses. You can see the house behind me is still on fire.
Families inspect the damage after an assault on the city of Holon, where authorities say more than a dozen people have been injured.
It's really a miracle. If we were staying here, I don't know what would have happened.
Relying on miracles as the threat hits close to home. Aside from the fact that this is a hit on a hospital, this is also an area heavily populated with the IDF, a number of military facilities as well. So this direct strike is particularly concerning. Let's give you a bit of a look at the damage that's happened over here. You can see where the missile has hit the top of this building, not only causing damage there, but also the shock waves causing damage to other buildings around it. You can see windows blown out in the area. There is a lot of glass on the ground around where we are standing, crunching under feet. We have seen in the last couple of moments or so, and in fact we can just see over here the convoy of the Israeli President Isaac Herzog. You can see it in the black cars over there. He has just been down here to inspect the damage and to give a message to the community, saying that this is a community, Be'er Sheeva, where Jews and Arabs live alongside each other, and that this is really struck right at the heart of this community. We do know that according to Iranian authorities over the last few days, as Iran has been hit by Israeli strikes, there have been criticisms that Israel has been hitting residential areas and hospitals as well. But that is not coming into the equation for Israeli authorities. They are saying there needs to be consequences for this, and they are describing this as a war crime.
A display of defiance in Tehran as Israel's air assault enters its 7th day. Iran's police headquarters reportedly among the latest targets. In Washington, Donald Trump kept the world guessing about whether the US would join Israel's bombardment.
I may do it, I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do.
The president later joined his cabinet for another meeting in the Situation Room.
I like to make the final decision 1 second before it's due, because things change.
The US is continuing to move military assets to the region as it decides whether to deploy its bunker buster bomb to take out the Fordo nuclear site. Israel keeping up the pressure.
I want to thank President Trump, a great friend of Israel. I thank him for standing by us, and I thank him for the support the United States offers us in defending Israel's skies.
In his first televised comments since the conflict began, Iran's supreme leader issued this warning to Washington against weighing in.
The damage America will suffer if it makes a military intervention in this field will undoubtedly be irreparable.
These Americans making it clear clear they don't want their country involved.
Our hands already have so much blood on them. I don't feel comfortable as an American citizen continuing to support these endless wars.
Ordinary people are suffering. The Iranian ordinary people are dying in the streets.
The decision to enter this conflict would not only draw opposition from protesters like this, it could also cause a rift in Donald Trump's MAGA movement, with his supporters worried that a war on foreign soil could undermine his America First agenda.
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
They are Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay,
it's not even. You don't know anything about Iran.
The Republican Party split, playing out in public.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government, and you don't know anything about the country.
Growing tensions as Donald Trump decides whether to use American firepower. Lauren Day, ABC News, Washington.